Shot clock at 3. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Jones against Payton. Pass to Leonard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got 5.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Payton passes to Duncan. Here's Green. Here's Duncan. First shot won't go.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Jones, the pass to Embiid. Lets it go. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's stolen. Outside Payton. And the layup falls.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Stojakovic. Back to Embiid. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right side Green. The kick out. Curry. Over Jones. And there's Curry on the assist by Green.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Stojakovic. Green covering. Here's Stojakovic. Embiid, a screen on Payton. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Curry looking it over. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Leonard outside. Jones from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Payton with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And here's Curry for 3. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Duncan's got his second basket.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Well, he beat everyone to the ball that time.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Offline with a 3. And it's Green with the ball for Miami. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Curry passes to Payton. Drummond, the screen on Embiid. Inside. Drummond with the bucket.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's gotten a second bucket on the night. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Green. Andre Drummond is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Duncan in at the 4-man position. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Here's Payton. Curry finds some space. Leonard pulls down the board. Pass to Jones. 4-3. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Duncan. Green up top. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
And there's the rejection. Here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Bulls trail by 3. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jones. No points so far. Robinson passes to Jones. Hits a three-pointer.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Leonard against Curry. Pass to Payton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Jones, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by Curry. Puts it up from 15. The bank shot, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Payton finds Curry. There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Stojakovic. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Here's Stojakovic. Green covering. Here's Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And here's Curry. Duncan, tipped back in for 2. Duncan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Joel Embiid is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Duncan, the pass to Green. Up top, Curry. Over Leonard. Here's Drummond. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Leonard outside. Over Payton. Rebound by the Heat. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Payton. Pass to Duncan. Outside, Green. And here's Payton. Leonard defending. And there's the lob. Tries to keep it alive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Chicago leading. Pass to Embiid. Here's Stojakovic. Now here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up with 3. Tries again. And it's Miami with a rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green, the pass to Duncan. Back to Green. Miami moving it around. Outside Payton. For the lead. Miami, no good that time either. Stojakovic passes to Jones. And here's Embiid. Pass to Stojakovic. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Stojakovic has got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now Payton, defended by Jones. Back to Curry. Money from the wing. Curry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Jones with a screen on Payton. Leonard against Payton. Left block shot on the way. Leonard not to be denied.
You know, you've got to maintain your focus when there's that much contact. Kawhi doesn't let it affect him at all.
Curry passes to Duncan. Green up top. Pass to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Give him 8.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Leonard outside. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Stojakovic. The 3 is up. Leonard laces it in from distance.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Curry against Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Drummond to screen on Leonard. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
It's the 4th quarter.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. setting the floor for Miami. They've got Andre Drummond. Draymond Green is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Duncan in at the power forward position. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Duncan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And good whistle there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading by 5. Leonard passes to Jones. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Trailing by 8. Here's Curry. Now Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Robinson defending. Embiid there for the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Now Leonard. Leonard, double team. Now it's Jones. Money from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Drummond, the screen on Leonard. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now here's Payton. Curry! The 3 is off.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
A minute 29 left in the fourth. Outside Payton. Rises up. Oh, he nailed the jumper. Left side Jones. Embiid fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Heat trail by 11. Now Curry. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Embiid there for the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Robinson, a screen on Green. Here's Robinson. Knocks it loose. Payton with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Green jams it home. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now Embiid. The release. The defensive pressure was right there.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so Chicago takes the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Artest. Jaren Jackson is out there with Parrish. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's George in at the point guard. Now, here is George. And Lillard gets it to go.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Over Jackson, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And George gets it to go.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Adebayo passes to Porzingis. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a three-point game. Jackson passes to Artest. Lillard outside. And Indiana, another three.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here is George. Back to Lillard from past the arc, and Indiana, another three.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Porzingis. Paul George making his last shot. Porzingis passes to Ewing. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Parrish. The Pacers pull it in. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Lillard looking around. George with no one around. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad team.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Jordan. Adebayo passes to Porzingis. Adebayo kicks to Porzingis. Over George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Launches it from deep. And it's George again missing. Jordan finds Adebayo. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Looking to end the run. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about Porzingis? Shrugging off the contact. That work in the weight room paying off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for one. Kristaps Porzingis.
And the free throw, no good.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Parrish with the screen on Jordan. And a deep three from Lillard. Can't connect from long distance. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Jaren Jackson is out there with Artest. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Parrish. And it's Lillard in at the two-guard spot. And here is Tatum after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Porzingis taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Pass to George. Back to Lillard. Shot from the wing. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jordan on the mark with the 15-footer.
Just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
Now here's Lillard. From deep, George. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Here's Ewing and the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Artest the pass to Lillard. Here's George. He's defended by Jordan. Pass to Adebayo. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 8. Artest on the wing. Headed by Porzingis. Now George. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. And the Lakers call time here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Guys?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ewing the pass to Adebayo. Top of the key, Porzingis. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's George. He's got 5. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And the first one drops. Jackson hits both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Adebayo. No scoring in this one. Porzingis finds Adebayo. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard the pass to George. Back to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Now, here is Jordan. Left side, Adebayo. Ewing outside. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Six seconds left in the first half. The shot by Adebayo, no good. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Get ready to hear Rocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Ewing. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Tatum. Scoreless thus far. Just 3 to shoot. Pacers with the rebound. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in this game. Adebayo against Lillard. Outside, George. Back to Lillard. Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers trail by 17. Tatum looking around. Porzingis passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Artest. A shot by Jordan, no good. Jordan's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Now George, 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. It's the 3-point bomb. George has got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Lakers call time here.
Here come your Lakers girls.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Porzingis. Los Angeles with another miss. Pacers leading by 20. Lillard outside. And the three off target. The Lakers on offense. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Porzingis kicks to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From the high post. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jordan's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Lillard finds George. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the middle. Stolen by Ewing. Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, George. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assisted.
20 points for Damian Lillard.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Jordan dishes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on George. Lillard against Adebayo. Back to Ewing. Stolen by Parrish. Pass to Artest. Now Lillard. And here's George. Guarded by Tatum. Steps back and fires. The Lakers with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Lillard outside. Lets it fly from 18. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Indiana controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Indiana, we've got Damian Lillard, Jaren Jackson is out there with Artest. Then it's Parrish, and it's George in at the 1 spot.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
Shooting for Indiana, Robert Parrish. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Adebayo with the ball. And the rejection by Parrish. Outside, George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan passes to Adebayo. Now Tatum. Michael Jordan on the wing. Ewing a screen on Lillard. No problem knocking that one down.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pacers leading by 20. Lillard the pass to Jackson. Artest with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. Pass to George. Pocket 6. Over Tatum. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. 3-pointer. And there's the 3.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Lillard against Jordan. Jackson outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 17. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Now here's Tatum. Adebayo outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball has been called.
Pacers leading by 17. George looking around.
Lakers foul. Patrick Ewing. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Robert Parrish. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers trail by 18. Outside, Adebayo. Ewing inside, guarded by Jackson. Can't get it to go.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Outside George. Lillard with a screen for George. And he does not hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Los Angeles. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Does not go. And here's George. Jackson outside. Now George. It's tipped. Stolen by Ewing. Adebayo down low. Jackson on him. Jackson with the rebound.
And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Sampson in at the 5. Here's Irving. Pass to Sampson. Here's Worthy. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Here's McGrady. Fades. 5 to shoot. O'Neal misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so here is Chicago. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Spins. McGrady, the pass to Baylor. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baylor missing. And SGA has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Irving. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. It's stolen away. Left side, Irving. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shoot 2. Team Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
SGA surveying the D. And he lobs it up top. Here's McGrady. Pass to Baylor. To the paint. SGA with a steal. Irving, the pass to Olajuwon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, SGA. From the wing, O'Neal pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving looking around. Back to SGA. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's the Bulls' ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal on the wing. And it's rejected. Irving finds SGA. To the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Wilkins, good.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Irving. It's hauled in by Eaton. Bulls trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's McGrady. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Tracy McGrady.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to McGrady. The 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Irving, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Irving. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's McGrady. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sampson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field. SGA has gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field to the paint. Here's O'Neal. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
You see yourself on the screen? You show up. Back to those. Let's go.
The Bulls trail by 5. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Chicago passing it around. They get the rebound. Eden. The shot no good. Here's Wilkins. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sampson passes to SGA. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. A nice shot by Worthy. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chicago trailing here. And it's Baylor in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Inside. Outside Irving. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Clippers lead by 4.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Now here's O'Neal. To the right side. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And here's SGA. Pass to Irving. Back to SGA. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now it's a 6-point Clipper lead. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Screen by O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. McGrady's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to SGA, all alone. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McGrady. Chicago passing it around. Wide open look. And again, it's Chicago.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And there's a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olajuwon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for the Clippers, Hakeem Olajuwon. One shot.
The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to O'Neal.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 5. Wilkins pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Irving. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Screen by O'Neal. And he's going for the oop here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Give him 8. Ball stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Worthy. Here's O'Neal. And that one's good. O'Neal's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Irving. And Worthy pulls it down. Bulls trail by 6. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 9.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Olajuwon passes to Wilkins. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the high post. And the Clippers miss again. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wilkins in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Olajuwon, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Bulls trail by 6. McGrady to pass to Baylor. Fires the 3. McGrady, shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Sampson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Baylor. SGA covering. Here's Worthy. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
The Clippers lead by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. From downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Olajuwon's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's SGA. He lets it go. He drills the wide-open jumper.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make them play for someone else.
Timeout, Bulls.
Chicago timeout call.
From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Irving rips down the board. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. 1:41 left in the fourth. SGA fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Count it!
Yeah, that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
At the line for the Bulls, Tracy McGrady. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Irving.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's McGrady. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Here's Worthy. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by SGA. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Intercepted. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It falls.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Timeout, Bulls. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Mark Eaton. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Elgin Baylor. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. Anthony out there with Hill. Then there's Bird. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Jones. Back to Leonard. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Anthony. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. No good that time.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Bird against Jones. Leonard on the wing. Bobs it up. And it's sent back by Hill. And they get it back. Here's Embiid. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Hill. Back to Bird. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And then Jones with the jam.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Hill, a screen on Stojakovic. A wide open look for Bird. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. Leonard kicks to Jones. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 9.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Bulls on defense. 11-point game. Anthony, the pass to Hill. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jones against Bird. Jones the pass to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Embiid dishes to Stojakovic. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Spurs trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, Anthony. And that one is good.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Leonard. He's got 12. Robinson a screen on Hill. And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out. Robinson is out there with Embiid. Then there's Stojakovic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the point.
Putting his impressive accuracy to work, Embiid surprises the defense by taking a deep three.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Hill. Nowitzki right side. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 12. Eddie Jones on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Bird. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Spurs passing it around. And the rejection by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Hill. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. The shot.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
Down low and stolen by Nowitzki. Anthony, the pass to Sabonis, and the shot is good. Sabonis has got his first basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Kicks it out to Jones. Embiid, the pass to Robinson. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Outside Hill. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. Jones with the bounce pass. With the step back. Leonard kicks to Embiid. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Leonard. There's the try. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Hill passes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki inside.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
2-second difference between shot clock and game plan. Bird against Jones. Robinson a screen on Bird. Leonard the pass to Robinson. Now Hill and So it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Spurs trail by 8 on the court for San Antonio. Bird out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Hill. Then it's Anthony. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Stojakovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Nowitzki with the muscle.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Embiid. And here's Stojakovic. Back to Embiid. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Sabonis' screen on Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Leonard finds Jones. Up top, Leonard. Covered by Anthony. And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Stolen by Robinson. Stojakovic against Anthony. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
San Antonio calls timeout. 1:57 left in the third. Anthony against Leonard. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Anthony. Bird against Jones. Outside Leonard. This one for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nowitzki outside. It's back to Hill. Sabonis sets the pick for Hill. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The Bulls leading by 12. Outside Leonard from deep. Larry Bird grabs the miss. And so Bird will bring it up for the Spurs. Hill has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Nowitzki. The three. And it's Leonard again missing. Spurs trail by 12. Hill looking it over. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones against Nowitzki. Now here's Embiid. Over Sabonis. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out there. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jones is out there at Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Robinson, and it's Embiid in at the 4. 4 on the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here is Hill. Leonard with the steal. Stojakovic with the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hill. Inside. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Embiid punches it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Timeout Spurs. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Now Nowitzki. Lots of room. It's in there.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
Chicago leading by 9. And it doesn't go. Outside Hill. Now Bird. Anthony fires. The 3 is off.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Leonard. Leonard down the lane. Now Embiid. 6 to shoot. Anthony against Stojakovic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside Hill. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sabonis sets the pick for Hill. Shot clock at 5. No one near him. Not going to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Leonard against Hill. Outside Leonard. Puts up the 3. And it's off.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for the Spurs, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Bird against Jones. Now Embiid shoots the 3. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Here's Anthony. A 15-footer. Robinson there for the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Cleared away by Sabonis. Here's San Antonio. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's good.
Nowitzki.
Jones against Bird. So the Bulls win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Chicago starts out with the ball here. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. We've got Butler, LeBron James out there with Johnson. And it's Yao in at the 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Johnson. James outside. Pass to Lanier. Now Johnson. Here's Yao. Robinson defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Jones with the ball. Now Embiid. Here's Leonard. Lanier with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Butler. And he buries his first look.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to contest it.
Now here's Jones. Three-pointer Embiid. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to James. Tries the spin move. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 5 now.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Johnson. Back to James. Wide open. Yao controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Still without a basket in the game. Embiid passes to Stojakovic. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. They need this. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Johnson passes to Lanier. Here's James. Now Butler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 8. Here's Stojakovic, covered by Johnson. Stojakovic passes to Leonard. Robinson, a screen on James. Stojakovic, no good. Boston leading by 8. James outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Butler outside. Drops in the 3. Butler's gotten his third basket of the night.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Jones. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Johnson. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Yao in at center, filling out the middle. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Johnson passes to James. Johnson a screen on Leonard. James drives the lane, and he gets that one. James has got 7 points in the game.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. James outside. There's the strength of the king.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jones, the pass to Embiid. Chicago passing it around. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Bulls trail by 15. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Boston on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Lanier. James outside. And here's Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Jones with some nice D. Leonard passes to Embiid. Out left to the wing. To the left wing. Pass to Leonard. Over James. Boston with a rebound. A minute 29 left to play in the first half. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
Now here's Jones. Back to Leonard. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Lanier. Butler against Jones. Butler passes to James. Pure from three-point range. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Stojakovic. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson passes to Lanier. Butler against Jones. Yao. Oh, Robinson with a block. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Shot from 16, and the jumper falls for him. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Boston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Joel Embiid is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Butler. Got a piece of it. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Butler.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Leonard finds Jones. The 3 is up. And there's Leonard on the assist from Jones. Leonard's got his third basket on the night right there.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Leonard against James. Back to Johnson. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. About a minute played here in the second half. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Butler.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter.
A gritty finish from Butler there.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Pass to Jones. Back to Leonard. Wing shot on the way. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his third assist of the night. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Leonard outside. Jones with a screen on James. Leonard passes to Stojakovic. Here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bob Lanier at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Robinson, a screen on James. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Johnson. James, outside. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 17.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the third. James, outside. Chicago with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
That one goes. Count it. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Outside Johnson. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front, up by 12. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Celtics 5 right now. LeBron James out there with Johnson. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Lanier in at the 4-man position.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
For 3, James. That's a miss, and he's 7 for 11 from the floor. The Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Stojakovic. Leonard outside. Now Embiid. Leonard outside. Over James. Leonard can't get it to go. So it's Boston now. James outside. Here's Lanier, defended by Jones. And Lanier gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Chicago. James outside. Johnson a screen on Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James. And he slams it down.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Leonard against James. Leonard outside. Up top, Embiid. Lets it fly from 18. James rips down the board. And James has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18. It's tipped. Now it's Jones. Here's Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Let's loose for 3. It's off. Boston leading by 12. Here's James. Butler. No good from 3.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, he can't hit it. Leonard's gone 5 for 13 tonight from the floor. Now Johnson. Three on 3 from deep. Not that time. James outside. And there it is!
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. Deflected! Johnson with it. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.